Welcome back to the channel. We are going on our E85 trip today. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going on an E85 trip today, but we have a slight problem. It's kind of a far ride, so I don't really trust the tires on this thing. They're gone. They're gone. So we're gonna put on the ugly wheels, but at least they have some tread. And tomorrow I'll swap them over onto the black rims at work. But that's our first thing we're gonna do before we leave. And the second thing I gotta see, we have to address. Second thing we have to address is the accelerator pedal, because seeing it's at that piece of round stock and there's no pad on it, so I'm gonna see if I can make a pad out of something, maybe a piece of flat stock with a couple of ears on it or something, or something. Because when you wear shoes like this, like a sneaker, 10 minutes into it, your foot, it feels like somebody's jamming an ice pick on the bottom of it. So we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to address that before I leave too. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I will figure it out. So gonna pause you guys and we're gonna continue on. That is what I'm talking about right here. It hurts after a while stepping on it. So we're gonna put a pedal on it somehow. So I'm gonna show you what I've come up with so far. I'm gonna use a piece of 2" by 3/16 flat stock. Okay, that's step one. Then what I did is I cut a couple pieces of angle iron, small 1/8" stuff. Okay, and that is gonna be spaced something like that. I'm gonna cut that and cut that off, the excess. But that's gonna go somewhere like that. Okay, I'm gonna drill a tight hole for a 5/16 shanked bolt, which is right here. Okay, now I am going to take this, drill a hole in it while I can still hang on to it, 5/16 tight hole to that shank, and then I'm gonna lop this off a little, you know what I mean, so it's only gonna be like a 1" piece, and that is gonna go there like that. This is gonna be welded to the pedal, obviously not that long, and then we're gonna go straight through with a bolt, but we're gonna come up a little bit with it so it has some pivot action to it. Okay, now need be, if I have to put an eyelet on the back side with 2 little springs to hold to center it, I can do that at a later date because it's gonna be bolted, not welded. So that's where I'm at. I will pick up in a few seconds when I'm a little closer. Okay, so here we go. That's what I'm planning on doing here. See, it's got a little bit of pivot action. So now we just got to weld these to the plate and cut this, and weld this to the pedal that's in there, and then bolt it together. So hang with me. Okay, so here we go. Got our dog leg welded on there. I cut those sides off to make it look a little nicer. Now, how much can you really make a plate look good? That goes on there like that. And then I cut down the bolt. So just the shank rides on it. I'm gonna throw a little bit of grease on everything so everything's all nice. And we'll bolt it up and we'll give it a shot in a second. So there you go. There we are, it's all bolted up. Got a little grease on it, so I'll take care of that. But that should be much more friendlier on the bottom of my foot. And it pivots only that much, which should be pretty good. If not, I can always take it off and round the corners a little bit, and I'll get a little bit more throw out of it. But I don't think I'm gonna need to do that. So I'm gonna wipe that little bit of grease off there. And we're gonna start the second part or the second video of the day. And that's going to get E85. Kind of a long trip. First long trip with, well, I wouldn't say it's long. It's an hour there, an hour back, so 2 hours round trip. It's not so much a long trip, but it's a lot longer than just going to work. It only takes me like 10 minutes to get to work. It's only a 10-minute, 12-minute ride down the highway. So we're going to get going here. I'm going to make sure everything's good. We got the tires mounted. We got the gas pedal fixed. Oh, damn. Just dropped that, and I knew I was going to do that. Son of a bitch. I dropped that in the antifreeze. Oh. Well, it's in a bag, right? Oh, I just did it. It did it again. Oh, son of a bitch, it's slippery. All right, well, throw that in there to dry. Throw this stuff down here. Oh my God, this is terrible. All right, I have to get rid of that today. That's a must. Anyways, folks, welcome to my life. All right, cut all that out, Paul. Everything that would just happen, you look like an idiot. All right, I am on my way out to get E85. So, this is awesome. I knew I should have went at 5 a.m. when I woke up this morning. Well, anyway, we're on our way out to go get E85. It's 80 degrees-ish. Maybe a little warmer, 80, 85. And 223 degrees. You want to know why? Because we're going 12 miles an hour. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe it's just a choke point here to get onto the Mass Pike, but I am looking up at the overpass in front of it, and the cars aren't really moving any faster up there. Ugh. So it's for sure that I'm going to be sitting on the side of the highway, letting this shit box cool down. Oh my God. Anyway, I'll check back in a little bit. Gonna pause you. We got 25 gallons in the bed, 13.5 gallons in the tank. We're full. And we're going 33 miles an hour on the highway in stop and go traffic. Still. Which is okay. At least we're going 30 and not 12. I let the fans run when I was in getting gas, and then I went and used the bathroom. And we got the temperature down to 207. For a minute there, it was up to 247. Starting to get me a little nervous, but now we're at least kind of moving, and the temperature's down, so I'm sure it's going to climb right back up once we get back in the stop and go shit. But the upside of things, the other side of the highway is clear, so I only got to go about 5 or 6 miles up until I hit the turnaround to go back home. So I think we'll be okay. Other than that, if I had to go any further, because you have to get off Interstate 84, you get on a 90, and then the rest of the area is like 2 to 3 miles up, and then you get fuel. So luckily I didn't have to go like 15 or 20 miles in that stop traffic, or I would have been screwed. I would have been sitting on the side of the highway playing solitaire, waiting for the truck to cool down. Well, anyway, gonna check back with you in a few after I make the turnaround. Alrighty, we are headed through the center of Stafford Springs right now. Last time I came through here, I got a ticket because it was downpouring rain. I had pulled out of a parking lot and my tires spun. So about 5 miles later, which, mind you, it was downpouring. So I let out a throttle. I was driving under the speed limit. I got pulled over by a state cop that proceeded to harass me. You know, I guess it's just they're trying to get a rise out of people, I guess, but not me. I was calm, cool, collective, with yes sirs and no sirs, and because you don't mess with somebody that gets paid to mess with people. So he gave me a ticket for excessive noise for the sum of $225. Well, I am not going to put this in the video. I'm not going to do it, but little did he know that I had the camera rolling the entire time he was trying to harassing me. So I submitted that. I put it as not guilty, and you could do a video. Well, you could do an online. You could contest it online. You put basically your story, your side of the story, even down to me spinning the tires was in the video, and the downpouring, the rain, and everything. So so you can contest it online. So I did, and I put the whole video snippet in of just him harassing me. I didn't put the part in where I was driving and videotaping and spinning the tires. I didn't do that because you give me a ticket for doing that. So anyways, needless to say, I haven't heard back yet, but they said 3 weeks turnaround time, so I'll find out soon enough. But anyway, on to another subject. Yeah, we're going very slow on Route 190. It's I think we're going like 35 miles an hour. I don't know what the temperature is in the truck because I just shut that screen off. I've had enough looking at it. And yeah, so it's a successful trip so far.